Hi everyone, welcome to today's session. It's just a short little session to get those glutes activating, get them nice and strong, a little bit of release as well. This is going to actually help you with reducing any back pain if you suffer from this. So if you combine this with a little bit of core work as well and do that quite regularly, that's going to help with some of your back pain. But we all need strong glutes and we all want to look good in our bathers when summer comes. So let's get started. So always start with a little bit of release. So if you don't, if you can, just lie down. Remember, if you don't have the flexibility through your hips, just bring your knee in towards your chest, straighten the other foot out, and then you can even add a little bit of circling in each direction, yeah? If not, cross both legs over. If your flexibility is good, you're going to reach through and grab hold. So you're going to hold that stretch, and I'm going to teach you a little trick if you need a little help holding that knee up. So if you have a band handy, what you can actually do is you're going to wrap it under one knee for me, okay? All right, you'll cross the opposite leg over and you can just pull through. You can also have, once I untangle, the strap come over the top of the knee and pull through. So I have that above the other leg and then I bring it over the top and pull through. Okay, so a good stretch is ideally holding for that 40 or 50 seconds, yeah? So just hold it for a little bit longer. I'm going to put a little bit more weight in the leg that's off the ground. So I'm going to put it into the back of the hip here. That's going to give me a little extra stretch, yeah? So hold that. Breathe it out and soften through any tightness. Okay? And then you're going to swap sides. I'll also show you the variation you can do on a roller if you do have one handy. So the roller, I'm going to come on a bit of an angle here so you can see. Hands behind. I'm going to stretch my other glute now, so I'm going to go right leg over. So my right leg is bent over my left, but I'm actually going to rotate my hips to the right and get into this side. Now I might just demonstrate on that on the left and repeat so you can see better. Left leg over. I'll kind of just rotate the lower half to go back and down. I do find some people do struggle to hold themselves back with the hands here, so you can also just hold on to the roller there and try and get some pressure through there. Change your angles, okay? You can be right in on the side there. You can bring it back a little bit more to your center, whatever you choose. This one's probably my favorite. Spiky balls are also good too, always kind of get in nice and deep, yeah? Okay, good. This one also, don't be afraid to go right up into the hip as well. For a lot of people that can kind of give some relief as well, just getting right up into the lower back area there as well. All right, so you're probably all nice and loose. Okay, so let's get into some glute work. All right, so a nice simple glute work is the bridge. You're going to lift your hips up, okay? Keep those knees from going out to the side. Engage those inner thighs. Now if you just lift a little bit higher, feel the glutes wrapping towards each other underneath, so they're drawing in towards your sit bones, okay? And you're going to hold that for 10 seconds, okay? Feeling the little tummy, lower abs are on, and then you're going to roll the spine back down. Get some spinal articulation as well. All right, and again, lift straight up for me. No higher than this. You don't want to go too high where you arch your back and it puts a lot of compression through that lower spine. Just keep it nice and stable there. Feel the glutes switch on the back of the thighs and then roll the spine down now. Now you can stick with that or you can go to a single leg. So I'm going to bring my right leg up at a right angle. Remember the knee goes straight up to the ceiling with this one, guys. Straight up and down. Straight up and down. So we're going to do 10 of these. 3, 4. Watch your shoulders don't get tense. Relax those. 5, 6. So feeling the back of my other leg as I'm going up and down with a little bit of glute action at the top. 3, 2, last one. Excellent. Swap sides. Bring the other leg in tabletop. Straight up and down. Give me 10. Hamstrings, back of the glute. 2, 3, 4. Simple but effective. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice work, guys. Now you can repeat that on each side, or we can make it just a little bit harder, having a straight leg, increasing that lever, lifting up and down. Remember, keep that leg still. It's just the hip bringing the leg up and down with it. So it should always kind of land where my leg first started. 4, 5, 6, 7. Same focus. The back of the thigh as you come up, the glute at the top. A couple more. 1, 2. Nice work. Let's swap sides. All right. And straight up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last 3. Shoulders relaxed. 2. And last 1. Beautiful. We're going to lie onto our side now. Now, if you can't lie onto your side, you can do these similar work standing up or in a full point kneel. But we'll stick with side lying today. All right. And then have both of your legs straight. That's going to challenge your balance. Fingertips lightly on the mat. Okay. And then from here, bring out that top leg. Stretch out of the hip. Lengthen away from your ribs. Okay. Small circles for me. Keep that hip as still as you can. Now, every now and again, just look down. If you can see too much of your foot, you're probably too far forward of your hip. Make sure you're getting back. 3, 2, 1. Let's change direction. Okay, so forward and back. 2, 3. Keep those ribs tucked under. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, repeat. And 10, 9. Use your tummy for balance. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change direction. Last set. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great work, guys. Bend the knees. Have your feet sit back a little. Okay, so you'll see that I've got a space here under my ribs, under my waist here as well. Keep your knees stacked one top of the other. And then from there, we're going to raise it up to hip height. And from here, rotate the knee down towards the bottom knee without rolling the hip forward. Then come back to neutral. So let's try that again. Keep that hip lengthened. Rotate down and back up. All right, and then we're going to add a little clam variation to it. So we come back to neutral, but then we're going to add a little clam. So we're going to externally rotate through the hip. Bring it back to neutral. Internally rotate the hip back to the middle. External rotation of the glutes. Internal rotation of the glute, should I say. Okay, so it's a really good one. 2 for 1. As long as your hip is staying stable, they should be working. Use your lower tummy as well. Good. A few more. So I'm keeping kind of short reps. If you were to do this as a full-on workout, you might increase your range to 20 to 30 reps on some of these variations. quite often it'll be people a week through both of these, so you should feel them. All right, let's make that the last one. Rest. Okay, bring your feet forward of the mat so you're more at a right angle. Now, you can see this space here. If I let my side go and collapse, my knees go out of alignment, my hip relaxes, and you're all out of whack. Okay, we want to keep you nicely aligned, so keep that space under there. Knees stacked one on top of the other. Raise it up to hip height and hold. Keep that top thigh nice and still and extend your foot out towards the front of your body and then back in and rest. Okay, bring it up again. Hold that top thigh still. Look at it as you extend out. It should not move away from the bottom thigh. Now, if you're really clever, we're going to actually hold it there and have no rest. So I'm going to count 8 more. 7. The move is slow and controlled. 6. It takes a lot of focus to keep that thigh nice and still. Last 4. 3. 2. And last one. Now that, for me, is just as effective as me holding 100 kilos doing my squats. Not that I can hold 100 kilos. Okay, let's swap it all over and repeat. All right, both legs nice and straight. Got your space. Now you can use your hand to help with balance. Ribs under, let's go. Circles, 10 in each direction. 2, 3, 4, challenge your balance now. 5, this is my good side. 6, it's easier on this side. 7, 8, 9, 10, change direction. Make sure you're getting that circle behind the hip to challenge your glutes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, 10 and 10, you can do it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees. Make sure your feet are not forward of the mat, that they're sitting a little behind. Check your alignment. Knees stacked one on top of the other. Let's bring it up to hip height. Knee kiss. Down, back to neutral. Get familiar with the move. 2 or 3 of these and then we'll add the clam. Do not let that hip roll forward. Let's add the clam. Don't let the hip roll back now. Neutral. Rotate. All this time my hip is staying still because my glutes are doing all the work. Take your time. And everyone's movement is different. Some people get a better range in different angles. Okay, but if you feel your hip moving, shorten the move. Don't make it so big. Still just as effective. Bigger is not always better. Good. Let's go a couple more. And we'll go last one now. Up and down. Good. Have a rest. Bring those feet forward of the mat. So your knees are at a right angle to the body. Check your alignment. Raise it up to hip height. Watch this top thigh. Start off with a couple singles. Whoa. Bring it out and down. My leg's shaking already. And straight up. Reach out. Back in. Down. All right, let's do that last 8 continuous if you can. If it's too hard, singles is fine as well. 7, slow and concentrated. 6, whoo, feeling it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Whew. Nice work, guys. So that's just a little short take on getting some good glute actions. By all means, give it a good little stretch and release again once you finish them, and hopefully that'll help with any back issues that you have. But remember, always make sure you get your core work as well. We've got to balance out the spine, the pelvis area, to make sure it's well supported. Have a great day, guys, and thanks for joining me today.